Let's brighten up your day now with Top That Trade. Joining us, Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Nuckman, an options trading pro. With our trader game, we are ready to go with round number one, grain game. The U.S. sales of soybeans to Russia hit a record, but now there's this tough tariff talk going on. Does this change the trading game?
Now that is Russian collusion.
It is. They're colluding. Right now, we've found the Russian collusion.
They're a big customer of ours.
And I'm not talking about when you were in the Russian tea room. I'm just saying, he was there. I saw him. He was drinking some tea in the tea room. No, this is a big deal because Russia, of course, may be acting as a proxy buyer for China if there is a grain day. So what they're going to do is say, hey, you know, we're going to buy the most amount of grain we've bought in probably since we were the Soviet Union, okay?
So it's going to take the long road, but it's going to get there eventually.
Take the long road and get there.
So that's supportive of bean prices.
They're very supportive of bean prices.
All right, let me tell you what is supportive of bean prices. My independent forecaster has come to me and told me now that they're very concerned about hot weather in the next couple weeks, that it's not priced in right yet.
Right.
So we'll have to wait and see. We're up at the high as we've been in a month in soybeans, and we'll have to wait and see. We've got the drought conditions out in the Southwest already. The Colorado River is drying up. It could be a big deal this summer. Keep an eye on those hot temperatures.
I remember, I believe it was 1991. We got a cold start
to
the winter. It was cold. It was just a little
trader.
It was cold. It was wet, and we flipped the switch to hot and dry. Had a terrible crop, so there is danger there.
I think you guys are a big deal. Let's take you now to round number two, buyback boom. Will all of these stock buybacks give a boost to the stock market?
They are a big boost for the market because a lot of these companies are taking their Trump tax cuts and reinvesting it in their own company. And everybody said, oh, that's a terrible thing. They should have gone out and hired a bunch of people, whether they needed them or not. But not necessarily. I think when companies buy back their own stock, it's a sign of a belief in their company and a belief that what they're doing is going to be good.
It helps the shareholders. And combine that with the dividends, over the last 12 months, you're totaling $1 trillion. Now, that's more money. So that's good for the markets. It's good for everybody. It's more money back in circulation.
It's good for your 401k.
That works everybody.
It is.
So $180 billion was spent on buybacks this first quarter. Like I just said, Apple was the leader on that.
Right.
And you could see how that benefited the stock. The stock I like here is Micron Technology. They just announced $10 billion buyback, and it's still about $5 below its recent high. So they've talked about, the earnings analysts are saying about $100 a share is their target on that. So Micron's one to keep an eye on with this buyback boom.
And the other one is BP. BP's been buying back their own stock. They're a big believer, and of course, they've come back a long way since the problem in the Gulf of Mexico.
BP, buyback?
BP, buyback, BP, buyback, BP.
All right, that's easy.
EIEIO.
Here's the third round, guys. Pricing power. A number of companies are raising prices. Will that cause a rise to the stock market?
Means reflation. We're seeing the ability to raise their prices helps corporate profits. Not that they need it, but it will accelerate these even further. So look at the companies that are able to raise prices. McDonald's, Chipotle, finally bounced. Finally bounced. I know we talked about this many times.
Right.
But Chipotle
still wouldn't eat there.
Corner.
Personally.
John Deere. A lot of companies have been able to raise prices. The one I like the best, Amazon. They raised their prime price 20%. That's a big deal.
It is a big deal. But I'll tell you what, the other thing that I like about reflation is that companies are going to do more to attract your business because they're making more money. So at the end of the day, this is good. And it's also a reflection of the consumer doing better, because the reason why companies couldn't raise prices before, because nobody could afford their goods. And these companies took a big cut just to stay in business, and the services were less. You'd be paying less money, but you would be getting smaller sizes of
So you're saying this is a positive.
Stuff.
Again, we have to turn this into a positive, just like higher interest rates are a positive because the economy can support it. And higher gas prices, nobody likes it, but it's a positive that the economy can support it. This is another example of things are getting better. And let me say it again, and better.
And better.
And better.
Are you ready for today's bonus round question? It is ticker time. Sun, fun, and sand. Are those tickers true or false?
Sun, fun, and sand are all, I would say, all true.
Yes, they're all true.
All true.
Oh, you are right on the money today. Great job.
Hello. Thank you. I mean, I'm a little tickered off from that one because that was pretty easy.
Thanks, guys. Business First AM will be right back. Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.